The Pentagon war planners have rightfully said that 90% of modern warfare is informational. That's why it's more important than ever that all of you watching subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter at Real Alex Jones, because InfoWars is the front line of the fight. And without your help and support, we will fail. With your support and with your prayers, we will be victorious against the globalists together.
Welcome to the Alex Jones Show. I'm David Knight here with Owen Shroyer. We have a big list of news, a lot of big wins that are happening. Let me tell you some of the things that are happening. We got U.S. home sales falling. Well, that doesn't sound like too good of news, except when you realize that it's because the shrinking number of inventory, because so many people are buying houses. The price is going up and the inventory is shrinking. So this is a strong economy, quite frankly. We've also got the Tea Party winning an 8-year battle with the IRS. Finally, they have gotten approved. Why is that? It's a change in administration. We got black women in Georgia taking up firearms, just as we've seen women in Chicago training. They're starting to realize that you have to be able to protect yourself. They understand that this is something that is going to equalize them against domestic violence, against sexual assaults, against the kind of violence that they encounter in the streets. So this is a good thing. People taking control of their lives. And then this, out of Maine, the first of its kind, food sovereignty law, just legalized without a local food trade. You can buy raw milk in Maine without the government trying to arrest you. Meanwhile, we see a former plunge protection team, that's the people in the government that are supposed to manipulate the stock market to try to maintain it at a high level, inflate it, saying blockchain is freaking the government out. So we got a lot of different things that are happening that are good news. So what's happening? Overall, we see now an article that's up on Infowars.com. A pastor has said that he had a long-term meeting with a senior Republican senator who told him that there is a plan to take out Donald Trump. And we're going to play this clip for you. He said there's a plot on Capitol Hill to take out the president. I said by impeachment or by indictment, and the senator said no, to take him out. He'll be removed suddenly from office. This is the pastor. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we had the picture of a lot of pastors meeting with Donald Trump in the Oval Office. They were laying hands on him and praying for him. This is the pastor who tweeted that out. So he had said that he tried to put this out on CBN, and they cut the segment, so he went out to other means to try to get this information out. So we're going to talk about that. That's the key story. When we see all these wins here, now we see that they want to take him out. Owen?
Well, and now you see more musicians coming out and talking about using witchcraft against Donald Trump. The latest in the pop stars is Lana Del Rey. And, you know, I don't know if they're witchcraft. You know, I mean, look, you've got the pastor over here warning about a plan to take out Trump. He's raising awareness, saying we need to pray for Trump. I pray for Trump every night when I say my nightly prayers. I pray for the InfoWars staff. I pray for everything. So I guess what these people do, David, is they pray to the devil. They pray to Satan.
Yeah.
They do their little witchcraft ceremonies, whatever it is, and I guess burn a Trump effigy. Kathy Griffin holds up a decapitated Trump head. This is their witchcraft. This is how they pray against Trump, and it's not surprising.
Well, they pray to their God. We pray to our God. Our God is greater.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying, though. So, I mean, should I really be worried about these prayers to a witch? You know, should I really be worried about Pop-Tarts like Lana Del Rey worshiping Satan to try to take Trump out? Obviously, their God has no say over our God, but what worries me about this, David, is what it does to the youth that looks up to Lana Del Rey, that thinks Lana Del Rey is an idol, an icon. She can do no wrong. You know, she's probably in a relationship with some other celebrity. So now they're pop culture. No, this is not pop culture. These are Satan worshipers who hate you. They hate you and they hate your family. And that's why they want to kill Donald Trump. And that's what that pastor is saying, David.
Newsflash, you heard it here first. MTV is satanic, okay? The music industry is satanic. We've been telling people that for a very long time. And now they just become more and more overt in this. But we're going to take a look at this plan to take out Trump. You know, quite frankly, we've got commentators pointing out how the Democrats want you to listen to what Trump says, but not look at what is happening, what he does. And that was the list that I began with in this segment. The good things that are happening in this country, the things that are being turned around, free speech, freedom to buy your own food. Maybe we should have the government decide what we should put in our bodies, right? That's something for conservatives to think about if you actually side with Jeff Sessions. This is a guy who has gone off the rails, isn't doing anything to shut down the criminals in Washington. Instead, he's trying to fight this 50-year-old drug war that was created by the UN. Well, if you can do that, then you should be able to tell people that you can't buy and sell milk and eggs if you're going to give that kind of power to the government. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
What the aging process is when the cell replicates, we lose a little bit of our telomeres. Telomeres are the little cups on the end of our chromosomes.
And when it runs out, you start dying. Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com.